Jack Wilshere. That is the easiest. My name is Harry Arter. I'm a midfielder for Precision. My previous clubs are Bournemouth, Fulham, Cardiff, Nottingham Forest, Charlton, Notts County, and Woking. My career highlight is getting promoted with Bournemouth to the Premier League. Incredible rise for the club, and as a group of players we were kind of mirroring the club's journey. We had setbacks as young players, and 3 or 4 years previous to that the club nearly went out of business. So it was a real good time for the club and as all of us individuals. Strange time when I look back on it, because at the time we never really got to enjoy the success because it was very quick. The season we got promoted to the Championship seemed like the biggest achievement that the club would probably rise to. And then just, you know, we carried on rolling really. We didn't really invest in players. It was just the group that we had was a group of players that were, let's say, young, naive, I guess, because any setback we was able to push to one side. And when we did get promoted to the Premier League, I think it was something that no one expected, probably not even us as a group. But the club dealt with it really well, and I say we, as players, we dealt with it really well because we managed to stay up for 5 years. And you know, I say you only look back on experiences like that when you've kind of left or you finish football. So incredible times. Best player I've played with would be Robbie Keane. I actually was with him the weekend. Bumped into him at a hotel, and one of my friends come over who had his little son with him, and his son didn't know who he was, and then we was, you know, talking about his career, and he was looking up his goals. He was a fantastic player, had a great career, and someone that when I played with him was, he didn't disappoint. By a mile, Eden Hazard, you couldn't do anything against him. He had one season, I think the season before he went to Real Madrid, he was unplayable. There was one game where we were beating Chelsea. I was at Cardiff. We were beating them 2-0 at Stamford Bridge, and they literally brought him on, and he scored a hat-trick, and was just ridiculous. Best manager I played for, again, pretty easy, Eddie Howe. I think a lot of us at that time, as I was saying earlier about the rise that we had, you know, it was obviously with Eddie, and a lot of us have him to thank for, you know, probably our careers really, because he took me in particular from non-league. Could have easily looked to replace the younger players with more experienced ones once we went through the leagues, but he stuck by us, and I'd like to feel we repaid him for sure, but he was someone that's had a massive influence on me. I would pick Joe Lynch because he's funny and weird. I'd pick Louth because I think he's clever and he would find us what we need to potentially get off the island. And the third, I guess I would pick Jamie Ward because he's an old man and he knows his way around life. So he's like the granddad of the group, so I'll pick Wardy.